You think it's going to make it more competitive, or
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot more balanced. Yeah. So it's going to be like when I kept Dirk all those years. I don't think that you'll be able to do that anymore. Um, just because if you have a guy who's on a max contract and signed into his later 30s, and you want to, you have a rookie who's really, really good, and you got to put them on a max, or another, somebody else that you want to bring in on a max, you're going to be in that second apron for years. And that's, put aside expensive, it has all kinds of competitive issues as well. So I think everything's going to be a lot more balanced. I think it's going to be a lot more competitive top to bottom.
Sounds like too the real like detriments of it come when you're in it for like years, but maybe a team's like, hey, we're just gonna bite the bullet for 4 to 5 years, strike while the iron's hot, and just try and get a few banners,
Yeah, I don't know if they can do it for 4 or 5 years, but you've got this then kind of next year to kind of still live with old contracts, and then it's going to get much, much harder to go into that second apron and still compete. Because even this year, you look, teams now, if you did a sign and trade or you did some other things, you're hard capped. Like, you can't add anybody. Like, you guys went through that, as well. We went through it. And so that puts a lot of constraints. And so, it's going to change how teams build over a longer period of time. But you never, but I say that, you just never know. Someone comes up with a better approach that we didn't think of, and bam, they come out ahead.